What is going on, everybody? I am Ben, and welcome back again to another review. I am joined by Nazu, and now episode 5 of Arcane. Messed up. I didn't mess up. Just my recording messed up, and it is what it is. So, technology is to blame, not me. Sorry. I apologize. This was a very good episode. Started off with Kate, ended with Kate. A lot of Kate. That's very awesome. I love her. And I have my phone here. I made a bunch of little points. I went back and rewatched it. Starts off with Kate. Awesome. I'm going to try not to make this just a summary of the episode. So it is what it is. Let's just see how we're doing. I enjoyed the team up. All right. I enjoyed the compare and contrast of Vi and Caitlyn. Really enjoyed that. My guy Jace is starting to really take that counselor name, really starting to put that to use. He's pissing off a lot of people, and I can get behind that. I can appreciate that. My guy is just where, you know what? You got some illegal wine coming in? Guess what? Not anymore, bud. Not anymore. He's shutting things down. So I'm starting to appreciate that. His little buddy Victor, on the other hand, is going through it. And that's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. And I'm curious to see where that goes. Because I don't want to say I don't think that Victor's going to die. But I feel as if something is going to happen with him. Alright. The Hex Tech stuff infused with his blood. It needed blood to really become. To be. So I'm curious to see. Ah, yes. Jinx. Jinx. Jinx, 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 Jinx. Poor, sweet, traumatized Jinx. She went through it a bit more. This time, you know, she tries to play with the little magic marble and is just instantly just traumatized and flashbacks and all that stuff. And man, you know, I came across something recently as I've been doing reactions of Arcane, and just like Arcane's kind of been, I don't know, Google listens, so saying Arcane around my phone is probably like, oh, we're gonna recommend you stuff, you know, because technology listens to you. They hear you. And I'm not getting that. I'm just fucking with you. They don't do that. But I came across, I haven't watched any, but it was a psychiatrist reacting to this show, and I feel it's a very good show. I probably, when I'm completely done with this show, I'll probably go like check things out and like actually watch other reactions. Wow. Yeah, literally, like I made this into like a checklist kind of thing, and right after all of that stuff, it just says I love Caitlyn. That's what I wrote. I just wrote I love Caitlyn. Oh, right, okay. Of course I had to write that down because that bothered me a lot. Little not important to anything, but well, I guess it's still with the Jinx trauma stuff. So she goes back to her old hidey hole where Violet was doing the crazy punching bag thing, and she just straight up shoots a crow for no reason. My guy just lands there and she just decides to shoot it. And being as this channel and what this channel partially revolves around, this chick just shooting a crow for no reason, you can imagine, bothered me a little bit. So there was that irritated me. But then it was a nice little contrast the way she just went ape shit on the punching bag machine. Also, it's a really cool machine. It's a really cool little training device. Oh god, yeah. Mel. We're gonna talk about Mel a little bit here. Mel Moderna. I always want to say Moderna. It's not Moderna. It's Moderna or something like that. What is it? Medarda. Stupid fucking. I don't trust her. I probably have said it since I first encountered her. I don't trust her. I like her, but I don't trust her. Her and Jace are becoming very close, and it's a little concerning. So we'll see how that goes. I'm curious to see how that goes. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Don't know about all that. And now Violet calls Caitlyn Cupcake. And I love that. I love it. I love it. I don't know what it is. It's wonderful. It just adds to their little dynamic. I really like their dynamic. I really enjoy their dynamic, and I'm really intrigued to see where it goes, because I feel, especially the way Caitlyn was opening up to one of the ladies in the little I kind of want to call it a brothel, I guess, maybe. The weird little goblin chick runs it. I don't know. I feel like Caitlyn's gonna open up to her. I feel like they're gonna open up to each other, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun time. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Imagine Dragons was in this episode, which I shouldn't have been surprised to see, because the episode is literally like the name of the song, or at least a line in the song, that everybody wants to be my enemy, which is fitting for this episode because everyone's making enemies in this. So finally, I'll leave it off with this, which is going to be that fight. That fight between Savika, Savika, I'm pretty sure Savika is her name, and Violet, was a damn good fight. That was so... that... I'm not one to talk about like fight choreography and all this and that stuff. Maybe I will. I'll mention some things here and there, just because like seeing particular moves and certain things happen, it's like, oh shit, that's awesome. But just like the whole thing with that whole the whole fight was just solid, super solid, super fun, and just brawling from start to finish, man. That coming in with the knee, the close quarters, where she went into that little narrow, she went into close quarters literally and just took advantage of her, which was bashing her head against the wall every time. Solid. And then another knee to the face to like almost end it. But of course it ended in a bad way for, well, I mean, I guess in a way for both of them, but more or less for Violet, it ended worse. So that leads into episode 6. I mean, that kind of sums it up. Just all little tidbits of things that I really enjoyed in this episode. And, new relationships are being formed. Yeah, between the relationships forming. And I don't know, there was no really, I was going to say, and strains, but there weren't many strains on any relationships in this. This was really a formational thing. Because you had Jason, Mel kind of becoming one with one another. The Magic Ball and Victor becoming one with each other. These two, Violet and Caitlyn, again, becoming a team. And right, baptism. I couldn't think of the word. Right as it was happening, I was like, what the hell? What is he doing? What is Silco doing right now? The little baptism of Jinx to release Powder. And I only remember her name is Powder because I just heard it like 15 minutes ago. So that's the only way, that's the only reason. Actually, you know what? That's not even an excuse, because there's been straight up reactions where 5 minutes in, they say the name and I forget it. So never mind, forget I even said that. But anyways, that too, those two kind of becoming even closer, bonding even more, while also Jinx is releasing, her turmoil, I guess. But I don't think that's 100%. I don't think that's just gonna relieve her of all of that. So I don't really try. No, I'm not gonna say that's gonna be the case. So yes, again, all right, now we're done. We're done here. That's it. I thoroughly enjoyed this episode. This show has exceeded my expectations. I didn't know what to expect from it, but this show is fantastic, and it's just better and better and better. And I know there's a season 2 coming, so I'm very excited. There is a season 2, right? I'm not stupid. Yes, there is a season 2 coming. There's definitely a season 2. We'll see. I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know if there's a season 2 if you actually made it through this. Apologies that actual reaction isn't out, but at least I'm doing this. I'm not just skipping. You know, I could just be like, no reaction, and just leave it at that. But also, hey, we're going to drag this on for 10 minutes. Leave some comments. Let me know what shows or movies you want me to check out. All that good stuff. Man, all the love is appreciated, and I appreciate you. I am Ben. This is Nazu with her little foot. You see her little foot just chilling there. She's just chilling there. Just having a grand old time. All the love is appreciated, and I appreciate you. I appreciate the patience. I appreciate the comments, the friendliness, grand old little, wonderful little community we're building here. Really appreciate it. All right. This is going to be a good old solid. Yep.